The following is a presentation of BiGGs Media Services.
You hit it squarer, sweeter, straighter, and longer. I love the look of them, and with the extra width, they're the most comfortable golf shoes I've ever worn. They're called squares, and once you've played a round in them, you won't want to play another round in anything else. These completely new performance golf shoes will improve your stability and balance. And it's been proven in science. Balance equals power. There you go. To feel good and play my best, I wear squares. Now you can wear them too. Just go to getsquares.com to find out more. That's getsquares.com.
Are you ready? Time to play the game!
BiGGs Golf Talk. Golf Talk for golfers.
You want to hear a nice golf joke?
Yeah!
Yeah, I should have showed up and watched me play yesterday. I should be put on Sick Galore or something like that. A team named that. Scramblers. That's it. Scramblers, that's a team I should be on. Because I was scrambling for my ball.
There's a golf shot. That's a golf shot.
Hey, when am I going to get the caddy?
The bag is bigger than you.
So?
That white one?
Yeah?
That's the one you're carrying.
Oh, man, that thing's a boat anchor.
I haven't had golf anything since high school.
No, that's you, not me. She likes to enjoy a beverage herself. Is that what you're trying to say?
I might be distracted. That's another story. Golf course and equipment reviews, golf news, guests, and lots of golf humor. When you need to drive for show.
Are you ready?
For BiGGs Golf Talk.
I'm special.
Yes, you are, with a helmet.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
It is showtime, baby. Here we go.
BiGGs Golf Talk is presented by the U.S. Golf Challenge with Tito's Handmade Vodka. Qualify for the National Championship by participating in a national qualifier in your area. For more information about the U.S. Golf Challenge, head over to bigsgolftalk.net or .com or usgolfchallenge.com. You must be 21 years of age to enjoy a great Tito's beverage. BGT also sponsored in part by ShotScope. Data is power. Encore Golf. Photo Ball Marker, McNally 22, Ready Putt, Zalise CBD for golfers, Scorpion 21, Feel the Sting, The Distance Shoe, Squares Shoes, Proof, Not Promise, UFO Tour Golf. Oh, check out all the Folds of Honor golf bags and swag that they have at UFO Tour Golf. GolfKnickers.com, where the game the way it was supposed to be made. Where? Worn. GolfKnickers.com. Caddy Daddy, the Claw Glove. Get a grip on your game today. Connect with Biggs Golf Talk on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Golf Ball. Subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes. We're available in Amazon Music, the Google Play Podcast Forum, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and as I said, Amazon Music. And boy, oh boy, Bill, the GolfFather Cuebas, that is one accomplishment that we are really, really proud of.
Oh, mic check.
Yeah, there you
Thanks.
go. No problem.
Now you're only the second person to turn my mic off.
Actually, then I returned it on.
Well, yeah, that was your fault.
Yeah. Hey, our website is www.biggsgolftalk.net or .com. And before we get things started, Square Shoes, the Distance Shoe. Congratulations to our social media winner, JP Rican, our social media winner for the Squares Shoes. I believe he's from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah. So
Yes.
congratulations,
Congratulations,
JP Rican.
brother.
Yes, absolutely. All right, let's kick things off right now because I'll tell you what, we are live right now, Bill, the GolfFather Cuebas, live from Santa Ana Golf Club for the 5th annual Folds of Honor New Mexico Patriot Shootout.
Yeah. And we have some guy that's almost as sexy as me right next to me.
No, he is as sexy as you.
Keep his mic off. He's trying to cut into my...
You're shutting me off, too, already. I love it.
Not at all. He's shutting you off.
I don't even get a delay on this show.
Get this. He never turned you on.
That's not true.
Big.
As we came into the show, you heard a country music song.
Yes.
After Midnight with Rob West, and we spent the night after midnight with Rob West last night.
Yes, we did.
We spent many a nights after midnight.
True Rob West night last night.
it.
Rob West seems to take me back to my 20s where I don't even go to sleep at all, along with Jim McMahon.
There's no glory in crashing with the brakes on, boys.
No, not at all. No skid marks here.
Rob West, you have an EP out called Arizona. That was one of the songs that we played from that EP after midnight, along with other songs you have on there. How's the EP doing, my friend?
You know, it's doing good. Still trending in the right direction. Since everything's kind of been shut down this year, we've been focusing on pushing the album out a lot more, and it's doing good. Getting a lot of plays overseas, which is really crazy. Australia is blowing up.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's cool to see global imprint now.
And it seems like every time we see you, another song is being played on the radio. We went from Drink 'Em Quiet, and now 3 songs are on the radio worldwide.
We've got Lazy Rainy Sundays is hitting the radio here soon in Arizona. Beautiful Downpour is doing well out in Arizona. So
one of my wife's favorite songs.
Yeah, I love that. I love that song. You know, co-written Mr. Gary Allen, and it's we're doing good, man. We're spreading out a little bit, and as things start to shake loose and we get back out on the road, we'll see what happens.
There's nothing like screaming when your boy's on the radio.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what.
I know him. He's my man. Oh, that's my friend.
And everybody around you is like, yeah,
what's wrong
right.
with that guy? It's a dude singing. Yeah, but he's good looking.
I love when you talk dirty to me.
Always.
You performed at a private concert last night, a get-together, and a very limited get-together, I might say, with social distancing and all that stuff, and we had a good time with a fish fry at our house. I'll tell you what, it was a beautiful thing, but the most beautiful thing that I seen was
I know what I saw.
Your daughter performing with you.
Oh, yeah.
I got it on video. I got the whole song.
It is so awesome.
After show.
That's great.
When it was just us, so I got that too. I'll share that with you guys.
She loves music, man. It is such a huge part of who she is in her life, and you know, her growing up having Down syndrome, it's been a huge part of her therapy too, and brought her out of her shell, and it's just. I love
Not
when I
to
get to
mention
bring
she
her
could
up on
dance
stage.
better than you.
Oh my God!
She was shaking it. She was shaking it up
I don't
there.
know where she got that from.
Yeah, I got a picture and part of the video that your son Nolan.
Yeah.
The way that he was watching.
Yeah.
I had to take a picture and film it.
It's
the way that he was just so in tuned with everything that was going on with what you guys were doing.
He really is, and
Yeah.
he's paying attention because I think he has aspirations to follow music, and he's already amazing on the guitar. He's only been playing a short time, and I hope he goes down that road. Part of me does. But,
maybe it could be a duet.
You know,
later on in
I
the
would
future.
love
we
some-
talked about it last night. He's got a frame of a golfer, too.
He does.
Oh, he does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
he
know.
does. I don't like him much.
I've been trying to push him for the last.
I know. I never pushed him when he was younger, but I think now he's starting to open up and want to play a little bit.
But you and I talked about it. We were in conversations about where life comes from, and essentially it can happen on the golf course. I got my radio break from the golf course.
Absolutely.
So-
Almost all the business I've ever done in my life was done on the golf course. I think in 4 hours you get to know somebody, their personality, everything. It's like a job interview every time you're out on the golf course. It really is.
By the way, we also want to mention that we want to dedicate this show on Bill the GolfFather Cuebas.
Yes.
You have some information, and we're really good friends from Seymour that have
Yeah,
always
Jim-
been really good to the show.
Jim Grunberg, his wife Donna passed away a couple of days ago from cancer, and In His Grip Ministries is with him. Scott Lehman, he reached out to us. We weren't able to have our meeting on Wednesday night. And he just messaged me earlier this morning that he's with the family. So we want to send out our condolences and prayers to them. And this show is dedicated to Donna and the Grunberg family.
Yesterday we enjoyed a great cigar, but one thing that Rob West is known for, one of the things he's known for many, many things.
Many things.
But one of the things he's known for is Big Break Macanudo, Mexico.
Yeah,
Yes.
Big Break Mexico.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking about golf, last night you got to try on a pair of Billy's distance shoes.
Dude, okay. The squares?
Yeah.
Those are the real deal.
Yes, they are.
I mean, putting them on, they're so comfortable. And, I struggle with alignment. That's my biggest issue. I think that's going to be a huge change for me, man. I think that's going to be something good.
What if that thing could max you out at what their testing has shown? 2.8 miles per hour.
If I
what
can
would
get
that do
much,
for you?
Oh, I mean, I could pick up another 10, 20 yards with that.
Yeah.
I don't know that I need it, but I'd love it.
And you know what's even better? As we're live, the owner, CEO, Robert Winskowitz, right? Did I say that right?
Yeah, but I mean,
Bobby,
we need to find out if he's related to Ed Winskowitz from Arizona.
It could be, but
I wonder if he
he's
is.
actually listening to the show right now, and literally he just sent me a message. Let's get him a pair.
Oh, I'm so grateful to get. They're awesome.
We
man.
talked
Try
about it
them on.
last night. I was going to let him know later on, but he's already jumped the gun. So hopefully you'll love them when you get to play with them, because you were just walking around with them last night, but now when you play with them, it's a whole new game changer, man. 36
really are
holes,
comfortable, too.
I know that's the first thing you picked up on. So I love wearing them. I mean, 36 holes with no problem at all. Usually I'd have to change out my shoes after the 18. He knows. Sometimes,
I can't wait to get a pair and just get out on the golf course with them to see how they feel. I like the way that the pattern on the bottom,
Yes.
the way it's kind of got how it twists and has like a certain pattern that's designed for stability in the golf swing. I mean, that's a huge thing, because most shoes are terrible. They slip all over the place, and I think that's innovative to have something like that on the bottom.
Well, somebody that we know very well, Sir Nick Faldo, I mean, obviously now an investor and a partner with Square Shoes. With him being an investor and a partner like that, that says a lot for the footwear.
I think he knows a little bit about golf, huh?
Yeah.
maybe just a little bit. But you know a lot about golf, too. So
I love golf, and 30 years since I was a kid, just studying it and getting in there. But Nick Faldo, of all people, is a technician. So he would know exactly what works and what doesn't. So I'm stoked to get a pair, man. I'm grateful.
Yeah,
I was happy when you took off your cowboy boots, and I was honored. I'm never gonna wear that shoe again. Bob, you heard that?
Funny.
I gotta save that. I might even.
Hey,
have
listen,
Rob.
with the Square Shoes, maybe you can go back on tour.
You never know.
Well,
Maybe. One day, maybe.
I guess we can make that announcement. I'm going to make a run for Champions Tour. So
there you go.
Breaking news! Rob
Yeah.
West is going on the Champions Tour. Make
I'm
that
gonna-
run, baby.
You see how we force
You
him
see?
to say something that he says, don't tell
Don't tell
anybody.
anybody. Don't tell anybody. But we know somebody. So
well, I always get to choose what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah,
but,
right, exactly.
well,
no.
sometimes you get to choose. We give you
guys
those
are-
puppy eyes and everything.
Yeah,
break,
you guys
we
are
break
like
you down.
being under a light with a something on me, like being interrogated. You get it out of me every time. No, I'm excited. I'll be turning 50, which most people don't know, but next June. So I'm excited to.
Don't look a day over 62.
Thank you so much. 35 in Nashville. Don't let anyone know. So
36.
I think it's time to give it a run. I've been waiting for a long time to
Absolutely.
see if I could get my game back in shape and be healthy enough to play. And I think I'm at that point now, losing a bunch of weight and feeling good.
You look good. You look good.
Thank you, bro. I
Yeah, you really
appreciate that.
do. And we're going to be rooting for you. Absolutely. I mean,
I'm grateful. And don't get me wrong, the music's still going to be there. I'm going to still do that.
Yeah.
But
You can't let
having
that go.
two things that you're passionate about and
Isn't
you
that
get
incredible?
to do, how blessed could a guy
It's
get?
true
So,
blessing, man.
I really am.
all right, let's talk what the reason why we're here today.
Yeah.
The 5th annual FOH of Honor Patriot Shootout here at Santa Ana in New Mexico. You've been a supporter of the FOH of Honor New Mexico chapter for a very, very long time. What does the FOH of Honor mean to you?
Well, 7-8 years ago, probably 8 years ago now, when I first got involved, met Chad Pfeiffer, Ed Polito, and all these people. I knew right away I wanted to get on board with what they were doing for families, for children, scholarships, taking care of people. But when I met the Quick family, I met the people in New Mexico, completely opened up my heart and changed my life. I even left my own state behind. In a
Can't
sense,
get much better than that. Me too.
because I felt such a huge connection here, and they're doing things right out here.
They do.
Every event is run phenomenally. There's tons of love that flows around this event. It makes you feel good. I don't ever have a bad time here.
Right.
From the minute I step on the property to the time I leave, it's amazing. And I've actually met so many great friends who I still stay in contact with all over the country that come to this event. So
I think some people come here just for you.
I don't know about that. Well, they come here to see what I
Well,
might do next.
You know what? Here's the thing, though. He's not from New Mexico.
Nope.
And the thing is, he's not just a talent, and he's not just somebody that participates, but to the Quick family, he's family.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
But do you have a certificate?
I don't have a certificate.
I have a certificate, and the only reason I'm going to mention that I have a certificate is because the patriarch is standing there looking at me. So I want to reiterate that mine has been signed. It's been signed by a federal judge because he said it wasn't legal until I got it signed. So
That's
I got it
funny.
signed.
Well, hey, if the Quick family brings you in, you know that you're somebody because they're amazing people, and I'm grateful to them.
I'm very fortunate that they gave me the honors to allow to take his daughter's hand in marriage.
Yeah, and congrats, man. That is so awesome.
Thank
all
you.
the same thing.
Your boy he never gives you a break.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
I love it.
But I'll tell you what, man, we're looking forward to. We auctioned Rob West off. He's going to be playing with a team, and sure enough, that team will probably win this tournament.
Well, I don't know about that.
I think they've won every year.
I never say that. I stay on the down low. We're going to do our best. How about
Well,
that?
that's all right. We might steal your son.
You know what? He can hit it. It's been a while since he played, but
I think
look at that frame.
Yeah,
if we get
I'm
him
telling
dialed
you.
in, how far is he going to hit
my
it?
God.
Right.
I think, what is he, about at least an inch taller than you?
Oh yeah, I think
He's
maybe
at least-
2 now.
Yeah.
He's
He's
growing like a
sprouting.
leaf.
For a 6-year-old, he's sprouting.
Yeah, 16, and he's what about 6'2" now. So
Yeah.
he's getting up there.
Yep.
All right.
Next year, he's on our team.
Well,
Biggs.
before we let him go,
Yes.
I have to push another button.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Your music. What can we look forward to in the future for Rob West?
I believe there's going to be a couple of singles coming out soon. I've been finally writing again, and I have some good stuff that's coming. And
How's COVID
it'll
been
be
treating you
very
guys?
heartfelt.
I mean,
What's that?
I know all your gigs were canceled and stuff because of
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah, so
how are you handling it?
Well, it's been tough. I mean, when you're not bringing an income in, which is always tough. The music, the Spotify, the streaming, and all that only brings so much in.
Right.
The live performing and touring is where we make our money, and merchandise, and the world's kind of shut down right now.
Can I just say that you have some hot merchandise?
Yeah, thank you. We have a new line of stuff
you get a
coming
new
out.
line.
So, we're going to be doing some really cool hats.
My wife actually stole your son's hat. I couldn't believe that.
Well, she's going to love the new
And
one.
she's proud of it. And we're not going to steal his stuff because we're getting some of the stuff.
I love it.
All right, Rob West, thank you so much for taking off with us here.
Boys, thank you. I love y'all so much,
love you
and
too, brother.
I'm a huge supporter and a fan of yours, and I'll always be here for you, no matter what.
I think you might be the third country singer to be wearing these shoes. I think Lee Bryson, Colt Ford, a good buddy.
Cole
of mine.
is, I love my boy Colt. Yeah.
I love it. I think they're wearing them already.
That's awesome, man.
So yeah,
I'll send him a text here in a minute and tell him I'm coming in.
Tell him
at
we're coming in hot. But tell him you're going in the champion's way.
That's right.
Yes,
that's right.
I don't think he has well, he plays golf really well, but not as well as you.
He does. He's really good. We played together back in the day. So
that's awesome.
All right, Rob West, thank you so much.
Thank you, boys. Love you.
BiGGs Golf Talk is available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Back to the BGT crew with Amanda Robertson, Big John Quick, and the GolfFather.
The United States Golf Challenge, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka, is searching for the country's best two-player teams to compete against international field in the 54-hole Ryder Cup style event, known as the International Kings Cup, played in honor of golf's greatest ambassador, Mr. Arnold Palmer.
The 6th annual edition of the International Kings Cup will be contested in May 2021 at the Glasson Golf Club in Ireland.
The road to the Kings Cup begins with a national qualifier. Two-player teams compete in an 18-hole qualifier playing best ball using net scoring. The top 30% and ties at each qualifier will be invited to the USGC National Championship. Winning teams at national qualifiers have a chance to receive a free $950 team entry into the event.
With an open and a senior division, each having 4 flights, teams of all skill levels will compete for a spot on Team USA. The winning team from each flight at the United States Golf Challenge National Championship will be crowned and win the expense-paid trip to the Glasson Golf Club in Athlone, Ireland, as part of Team USA.
Do you have what it takes? For more information, the website is usgolfchallenge.com for all the details. That's usgolfchallenge.com.
This is a commercial for golfers. Take the next step to improving your game with ShotScope and discover your strengths and weaknesses. Analyze statistics on your clubs, tee shots, approaches, short game, and putting. ShotScope V2 is the golf watch that combines GPS distances with automatic performance tracking. Once you have it, you won't want to play around without it. Check out ShotScope.com to take your game to the next level.
Welcome back to BiGGs Golf Talk live from Santa Ana Golf Club at the 5th Annual Patriot Shootout for FOHNM President, New Mexico. And Bill, the GolfFather Cuebas, it's all about partnerships when it comes to charity, and especially in the 2020, and all of us want to just hashtag forget 2020.
Yeah. Somebody even said, slap me back to the last year. Like your parents, you slap me the next year.
Right.
Yeah, because we're ready to go from this place.
But 2020, you have to be innovative. You have to find ways, and sometimes you just have to partner up with the different organizations to maximize your fundraising efforts. And certainly, an organization that I have become familiar with, and really have gotten to know a little bit, and didn't realize what a Rotary Club was.
Me neither. Until the partnership,
got to talking to Fred and Dad and Colonel Quick. They decided, hey, listen, let's work together.
Yes.
And Rotary Del Norte is joining us here on BiGGs Golf Talk, and Sandy Rausch is joining us right now to tell us all about what Rotary Del Norte is all about. Sandy Rausch, thank you for joining us here on BiGGs Golf Talk.
Oh, well, thank you so much. It's my honor and the honor of our Rotary Club, Albuquerque Rotary Club of Del Norte, to be here today. And I just want to let you know, a lot of people want to know what Rotary is.
Yes, that was going to be my question,
right?
but you stole it. You're way ahead of it. Are you a professional at this?
We could just turn off our mics.
Let's just turn it off, and you can just take over. It's okay.
Well, it's just amazing. It's over 115 years old. Started in Chicago. In 1905, and it's the most important service organization with over 1.2 million members in more than 35,000 clubs spread over 220 countries. So we are just so excited to be supporting Folds of Honor. So many of we have over 100 members in our Rotary Club, and we have so many veterans that, including myself, that love supporting anything having to do with helping our veterans, our active duty, our dependents. One of the things Rotary does is it globally provides clean water to those without it, feeds the hungry, battles crippling, debilitating, and disfiguring diseases. We're really into polio right now, trying to eradicate that. Rotarians are business and professional leaders, and they are people of action. I mean, it's just incredible how you can make a difference in your local community and globally through Rotary. And by working with Folds of Honor, we are just so excited to make a difference for all the veterans and people out there.
Well, Rotary is also filled with people that have served our country, and that's something that we certainly honor and respect. The partnership with the Folds of Honor, providing scholarships to spouses and kids and of the fallen or wounded. To Rotary, how important is that to have a mission like that?
Rotary, that's what Rotary does. Rotary supports our community, supports young and old alike. We want to do things. We want to be part of the community. That's what keeps us going. And so to be able to work with Folds of Honor and make sure that it's supported in the community and beyond is just something we just love to do. Like I said, we're people of action. We want to make a difference, and this is a great way to do it.
I like that. People of action. We're people of action.
We're people of action. Yes.
How does one go about joining the Rotary? Do you have like certain
Can I just say those Rotary meetings are intense. If you're late, you have to pay a fine.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's for fun.
Who's the guy nodding his head back there?
Yeah, it's for fun.
Who is that? He's shaking his head like, yeah. Who is he?
Oh, that's my husband Bob, who's also a retired lieutenant colonel, Air Force fighter pilot.
Thank you for your service,
sir. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Future district governor of our district. Rotary district
wow.
Next year. Yeah.
Nice.
So
you could get close to her. It's okay. she is your wife. You know what I mean? Yes.
Well, actually, being a member is an opportunity to take action and make a difference. It really is, and it brings personal rewards. I mean, Bob's been a member 15 years now, right? 15. Yeah. I'm going on 5, and it's lifelong friendships too. And as you've been to Rotary clubs, you know that we kid a lot, and we're family. And now, especially during this time, I mean, this is a great way for us to get together because honestly, it's just been so tough lately. And we do invite anyone that's interested in making a difference in our community and the world to consider becoming a Rotarian. And you can just call it. Our website is rotarydelnorte.org, and they just get on the website and contact us, and we just love to have more folks.
Are you an honorary Rotary?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Shayna and I will be looking into becoming members.
That's awesome.
So. Yeah, because like he's New Mexico, and I'm like, honorary New Mexico because I live in Florida.
So Florida has Rotary clubs?
I know. I've heard of them.
Just like he's an honorary quick, but he's not an official quick.
He just likes to throw it on my face because his certificate has a seal and mine doesn't. But mine came first. I have proof. Look at Facebook. And you know if it happened on Facebook, it's really going to happen. Yep.
Now, besides the event that we are here today, and you guys have partnered up with the Folds of Honor New Mexico, and that's great. Does Rotary Del Norte have events throughout the year with themselves?
Usually we do, but this year's been a little bit different.
Right, obviously.
So we
forget 2020.
Right. Let's have the new year right now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm ready to get this thing over with.
But we do, yes. We have lots of different ways that we help the community, and we usually have actually next year we're going to be doing our Folds of Honor Gala next year.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. We've had to delay it because of the
pandemic.
Yeah,
yes.
Remember that?
Yes. Oh, I'm still. Yeah.
We're still living it.
It's a really bad nightmare.
I know we want to forget it, but we're still living that nightmare.
But,
yes, and we've been really working hard helping the Navajo Nation too with food drives. Going out with that. Yeah. Backpack programs for schools, for kiddos for the weekends to get food. We do a lot of we're doing Polio Plus. Actually, we're doing a fundraiser on October 13th at Revel Burger down on Alexander Boulevard in Albuquerque to raise money for polio. That's all day.
Wow.
So besides a monetary donation that they can make at the website, can you guys use goods as a donation as well? And if so, what kind of goods are you looking for?
Well, we would take, as far as goods and services or...
yeah.
Well, we usually... would do donations for auction items or
Sure.
things like that for us to be able to use. And and now that we're in a virtual world, we're looking at ways to get that taken care of virtually. So it's a little bit difficult.
So for more information about Rotary Del Norte, you can visit rotarydelnorte.org. Any final thoughts for the listeners out there, Sandy?
I just think that if you see someone working hard, it could be a Rotarian. Check out Rotary International. RotaryInternational.org. It's just a fabulous, or you just would be amazed. They have an international convention every year.
Everyone is so friendly too.
They are.
Even her husband. You see how he whispers in her ear?
Don't forget this.
Maybe we should give him the last word.
Here, Bob. Here's the last word.
Bob, this is the first time ever. Take the opportunity. You're going to get the last word over your wife. Enjoy this moment. Speak.
We are people of action, so come and join us.
Oh, man.
Is that all he has to say?
Hey, he wants to go
but
home.
They're strong words.
Very strong words.
All right. Well, Sandy, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Look forward to the day. Take care.
Yes, thank you. All right. More BiGGs Golf Talk coming your way. As a matter of fact, we have Colonel James Quick going to be joining us, retired Air Force fighter pilot. He's going to be joining us. We also have a recipient that is going to be joining us as well. So that's going to be, we're looking forward to all that happening here on BiGGs Golf Talk and much, much more. So I want to tell you about golfknickers.com. They are the world's leading retailer of classic golf apparel. They specialize in their full line of men's plus fours, or golf knickers as we know it. To complement the knickers, their company has a full line of matching socks, caps, and shirts, allowing them to deliver the complete outfit to their customers. Their customers include corporations, golf courses, radio shows, school golf teams, tournaments, and avid golfers around the world, such as Bill, the GolfFather, Cuebas, myself, and Amanda Robertson. Listen, they are committed to growing the game of golf by encouraging players to wear the game the way it was meant to be played. That is in golf knickers. They have golf knickers for the youth, ladies, and men's. So the world's leader in traditional golf apparel, they are Golf Knickers, and you can visit golfknickers.com to learn more.
Having a corporate or charity golf event? Backswing Golf Events can supply your tournament with personable, professional golfers to entertain and fundraise on the golf course. They can accommodate any size group, whether it be 3 players to 500. They are your team. From range lessons, Beat the Pro, and Pro-Am style roaming, they're making lasting memories one swing at a time. So make sure to check out backswinggolfevents.com or call us direct at 661-316-3093 and book your pros now.
In the folded flag, we see the heavy price of freedom. Nearly 9 out of 10 dependents of America's fallen and disabled soldiers do not qualify for federal scholarship assistance. The Folds of Honor closes that gap, already providing over 10,000 scholarships. Join us in this noble mission. Donate today at foldsofhonor.org. This is your call to duty.
Golf is a dirty game. It's time to clean it up with Ready Pot, the only putter cover with a built-in ball cleaner and magnetic surface. Clean balls roll accurately, meaning you make more putts. Sink more, swear less. Clean up your game with Ready Pot.
Welcome back to BiGGs Golf Talk, live from Santa Ana Golf Club in Albuquerque, New Mexico area. And we are at the 5th annual Patriot Shootout for Folds of Honor New Mexico chapter. And this segment is sponsored by Scorpion 21, Feel the Sting. Bill, the GolfFather, and Cuebas under our jackets. It's a cool morning here in Albuquerque, but we have our Scorpion 21 shirts on, our red Scorpion 21 shirts.
They go perfect with our Folds of Honor pants.
Yes, they do. So everyone's going to feel the sting. We're going to feel the sting on the golf course when we are out there. Scorpion 21, learn more at scorpion21.com. Joining us now at our broadcast table, he is the president of Folds of Honor New Mexico, retired fighter pilot, Air Force, Colonel James Quick is joining us. Good morning, Colonel Quick.
Good morning, sir.
How are you, sir?
I'm pretty good.
Everything
keeping the frost off this morning?
Yeah.
kind of nippy out here. The sun's coming up. It's a beautiful view. We got to see the mountain out there and the sun warming my head, but it's cold.
Take your hat off.
I can't. It's too cold. It's too cold out here.
Colonel Quick, obviously the pandemic and COVID-19 preventing many events to be taking place for the Folds of Honor New Mexico chapter, as well as nationwide for Folds of Honor. This happens to be the first event of 2020 for Folds of Honor New Mexico. Obviously, it's minimizing the fundraising efforts with the amount of golfers we can have out here. How is the Folds of Honor New Mexico responding to this?
Well, our partners with Rotary Del Norte here in Albuquerque have put together a golf tournament this year. Normally, we have a Patriot dinner followed by a golf tournament the next day, but because you can't put 500 people in a room and observe the rules and regulations pertaining to the virus, our big event this year is going to be this golf tournament. And we're doing tee times rather than a shotgun start, which is a lot different. But it makes the sign-in and all that kind of procedural stuff a little bit easier. But people are really itching to get out and play because, the virus kind of sidelining all kinds of activities and keeping people apart and all that stuff. Getting out on the golf course is a wonderful thing, and the virus doesn't do well in the open-air environment, so golf's an ideal sport for fundraising and just going out and having a good time.
For those that cannot be here in person, certainly can support the Folds of Honor New Mexico chapter, and they could do that by visiting newmexico.foldsofhonor.org. Is that correct?
That's correct. We got a website. There's the foundation's website, and then ours. They're linked together, so you get pull up one, you get the others, and you can go right on there and hit the donate button.
How are you guys looking into the 2021 season? Are you guys? Sounds like events are already being planned as we speak today, and some events are already on the books for 2021.
Right. In about a year, September 10th to be exact, we're going to do our Patriot dinner. We're planning on it anyway, and maybe this coronavirus will peter out and we'll get the antibiotics or whatever it takes to get protection so we can gather in large groups and be in a room and do all the things we plan to do this year. And it's important because there's a big deficit, and all fundraising's been hit pretty hard. With the virus, the Folds of Honor is probably running at about a $5 million deficit, which what that does is really define the shortage of funds necessary to start new scholarships. We were able to sustain the existing scholarships. Last year was a record-setting year at $20 million for the Folds, which saw $5 million worth of brand-new scholarships. This year we had no new scholarships, which is really a sad state of affairs. But that's the financial gap we're trying to close right now to get back in the swing of things of helping military families who need our assistance.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we hear National Folds of Honor discuss and talk about at major events and things like that is how they have to decline hundreds and hundreds of scholarship applications and everything else, and knowing that no new scholarships are able to be given this year, that just grows that number, and we certainly need to look forward to whether it be and certainly some innovation has been coming along with golf marathons. Different chapters have been doing golf marathons and things like that, and we just have to close that gap, and hopefully people will be able to participate in the 2021 events.
That's right, and we got a lot of ground to make up. When I said there weren't any new scholarships, I made a mistake. There was one, and it happened to be awarded to the Rob Bibeau family here in Albuquerque. It just happened to be a coincidence that Rob's daughter came of age to start school and needed a scholarship, and the Folds was able to identify an existing scholarship that wasn't being renewed and reallocated those funds, and to my knowledge, nationally, that's the only new scholarship that was awarded, and it was totally luck of the draw, fluke situation. But thankfully, it went to a great family, one that supports what we do in our fundraising. And I see you have him scheduled to come on with you guys.
I was ready to say that.
Yeah,
he follows you.
Yeah,
we didn't even know. That's great news.
Great family, and we were really happy to hear that they were awarded that scholarship. Very unusual in these times that was able to happen, but bless the Folds for coming across. It was great.
As a matter of fact, we do have a video on social media of Rob Bibeau and Jaxson with their scholarship and the application, how it happened for them. We're going to talk to them about it and talk about the new scholarship, what it means to his family and everything else. He's going to be coming up right after Colonel James Quick right here. Colonel Quick, what would you tell people, and especially those families that don't know about, being able to apply for an application? We talk about the fundraising efforts all the time, but also we need to find families that need to be taken care of. Isn't that right?
Well, we have a two-pronged approach to that here in New Mexico. I'm sure all the chapters look at it the same way, and that is, first, we've got to raise the funds, and then secondly, we've got to outreach, because acquainting the families that are in need of this financial assistance is one of our big challenges, particularly in the nation's fifth largest state with so many small towns. And when military families fall on those situations where a spouse is disabled in service to our country, they generally go home. And if they go home to rural areas, we don't have any way to reach them. So we're asking our Rotarian friends and partners to go out to all the clubs statewide, that includes El Paso, get the word out, talk about the Folds of Honor, and tell them what's out there. So that's kind of what we try and do.
Well, we're certainly honored to be a part of this, and thank you for having us out here, BiGGs Golf Talk, and to be a part of this. And any final thoughts for the listeners out there when it comes to Folds of Honor New Mexico?
Well, I want to thank you all for helping us do what I just said we're relying on Rotary to do, and that's get the word out. And your listenership, wherever they are in the country, they'll have a chapter or have access to the donate button on the website.
Yeah.
And it's just a question now of raising the money to support the families that we know need this help. So
every dollar helps.
Yes, absolutely. To learn more, visit newmexico.foldsofhonor.org. And more BiGGs Golf Talk coming away. Coming up next, Rob Bibeau and Jaxson Bibeau will talk about becoming a recipient for the Folds of Honor, what it means to their family, and you'll learn more on what Folds of Honor has done for this family right here on BiGGs Golf Talk. We'll be right back right after this.
The Caddy Daddy Claw Golf Glove is a golf glove that lasts 3 to 5 times longer with an exclusive non-slip silicone grip. The Claw Glove features maximum flexibility and grip, amazing airflow and comfort, lasts longer than leather, machine washable, and free size exchanges. Get a grip on your golf game today when you wear the Claw Glove.
The Claw Glove has men's and women's sizes.
Learn more about the Claw Glove and other great products from Caddy Daddy Golf at www.caddydaddygolf.com.
A golf ball that performs for you. The Encore Avant 55, hot off the tee, a formulated core that delivers more energy and utilizes soft cell technology to achieve ultra-low 55 compression. This blend of innovation and simplicity provides more distance and greater feel. The Caliber, maximum accuracy. A patent hollow metal core creates significant rifle spin while reducing side spin, allowing the ball to travel along a straighter trajectory. The Encore Elixir Tour Ball, hot list winner. The premium cast urethane cover delivers a soft and pure feel off the club face and gives the Elixir ultimate greenside control, durability, and unmatched putting performance. Be sure to check out their combo packages and sign up for the loyalty program. Gift cards are also available. For more information, their website is www.encoregolf.com. And be more with Encore.
Golf Dots is a unique, high-resolution ink transfer to personalize your golf game. Golf balls, golf shoes, clubs, Golf Dots can personalize it for you. Golf Dots conforms to USGA rules and doesn't alter the trajectory of your golf ball. Tour proven on all major tours, Golf Dots is designed and made in America. Many styles to choose from that will fit every golfer's personality. New styles are being released on a regular basis. To order your Golf Dots, visit www.golfdots.com and enter promo code BIGGJOHN15. That's Big John, BIGGJON 15 for a discount on your Golf Dots. Golf Dots is available in many golf shops, such as the PGA Tour Superstore. The website for Golf Dots is www.golfdots.com. That is golf.dots.com, or call 847-829-4238. Personalize your golf game today with Golf Dots.
Welcome back to BiGGs Golf Talk right here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Amazon Music as well. And we are live, by the way, on Native Family Radio. So the chat room is open at nativefamilyradio.com. If you have any questions or comments with our guests that we have on the show, we'll be paying attention to those questions.
I'm paying attention.
Well. We are.
Somebody said, who has a face for radio?
His name is Bill.
You.
Bill Cuebas.
Hey, leave the clowns out of this. Get out.
The Peanut Gallery.
Tell you, some of these fans are terrible.
I want to say good morning to Teddy Bear, who is listening right now in the chat room. And we have a few people. Jim, Teddy Bear, Running Stream, Jane, and some others. And 5 people under Witness Protection Program. One of them must be Rob West.
He must be. He doesn't want anybody to know the location that we gave out just a little while ago. And again.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, our next guest. We are truly, truly blessed. And this segment is sponsored by The Distant Shoe. Squares Shoes. Proof, not promise. You could pick up to 2.8 miles per hour on your swing speed.
10, 15
yards.
Yeah, depending on how good you're at.
Absolutely. Check it out at getsquares.com. SQAIRZ.com.
Say that 10 times really fast.
SQAIRZ. Yeah, all right.
Get them squares now.
Now, we had the honors of playing golf with 2 individuals, and we're going to be playing golf with them again today. It was more of a practice round for us.
Yes.
So they could get used to us playing so bad because they're going to be carrying us.
Yes.
Especially Jaxson. Jaxson
has to carry us.
Knocking that ball 250, 275, you know, all that stuff.
Yep.
And we'll be using his drive today because this is a scramble format.
Absolutely.
Thank God.
Thank goodness. Has anybody seen? No, I'm glad they haven't seen you. You picked up those 2.9 miles an hour speed, but what are you driving now? 100?
Yeah, 120, I
120,
think.
something like that.
Yeah.
See?
So, and
Jaxson
you're like 95 yards now.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, so.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
It's all right. Nope, not happening.
All right, so we had the opportunity, and we presented Jaxson with an official UFO Tour BiGGs Golf Talk golf bag.
Yep.
Now, I happen to have my name on it, and that was okay because he was pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
But he's going to be using that bag today, I think.
Is he using it today?
Yeah, he's using it today.
Yeah, he has it today. Ooh.
There you go. So, before we get to the interview itself, we have something else for you, Jaxson Bibeau.
Yeah. Look, he doesn't know what to say.
He doesn't know what to say.
You know, nobody can see you, right? It's just
you were not on video.
It's hard to see that surprise.
Yeah.
All right. We found out that you like sharks. Yeah?
He's like, yeah.
We are giving you an official Greg Norman Daphne's head cover, shark head cover.
Yes.
Thank you.
Whee!
There you go. You can put that on your driver.
Yes, the one that you outdrive.
Or you could just display it like Bill does. Bill has like 30, 50 of those at home.
I have them all on display.
Yeah.
I love them out there. I have my shark right next to my lynx. I got them all. And my gopher.
Thanks.
You got it. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Rob Bibeau,
yeah.
Welcome into BiGGs Golf Talk once again, brother.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having us.
As Colonel Quick said, there is one new scholarship that we know of nationally, and that went to you.
Yeah, and we had no idea that. Well, it went to my daughter, Kelsey, and we had no idea that was the case. But I mean, we're incredibly grateful. The timing on it was about as good as you could possibly have imagined. You know, when we found the folds, it had been a period where we had just closed down a business the day that we found out that Jaxson was going to receive the scholarship. About 4 or 5 years ago, whatever it was now, and so that was kind of a chaotic time. And when I'd like for donors to kind of think about and understand the ripple effect that their charity and their donation has for the Folds families. Because of that contribution that year, we were able to we had to close the physical location, but we maintained just kind of a shell of our business. We kept that thing going. I went to Chinese medical school as a basically after I got hurt in Iraq. My life trajectory shifted significantly, and now I'm in medicine. Well, I graduated in December of last year, started the boards process, and before you knew it, boom, the pandemic hit, shut down the entire boards process. So I am still pending licensure. And, that's kind of put our family in a position where it was like, man, how are we going to handle these things? And just like Jaxson, Kelsey had spent her kindergarten year where, we were kind of coming out of pocket to take care of her tuition and everything. And this year we were looking at it, and we were expecting for me to have been in practice. And instead, we're just hanging on by a thread trying to make sure things are going to happen.
Right.
Well, we got awarded that scholarship. It put me in a position where I could redouble for Kelsey, that is. Jaxson maintained his scholarship as well. But that put me in a position where I could redouble my efforts, focus on continuing to study hard for medicine. And what these dollars have done is it's put our family in a position where we are able to keep our kids in school. It puts me in a position where my big focus, once I'm treating and practicing as a doctor of Oriental medicine, is to focus on and treat other veterans. And that ripple effect that the dollars have when people donate to the folds is tremendous. It's absolutely tremendous and unimaginable.
Well, it's incredible because we have spent significant time with you guys.
Yeah.
And you are certainly a family that thinks of others and wants to give to others and appreciates, what's given to them. Jaxson, how long have you been getting a scholarship from the Folds of Honor so far?
Since first grade, I think.
Since first grade. And what grade you in now?
Fifth.
Fifth grade.
Wow, you old. I can see the gray hair coming in.
It's coming in.
It's coming in quick. Coming in hot.
Now, we have a video. Folds of Honor has a video of you guys on their website at Folds of Honor New Mexico, at Facebook.
Yeah, I think we did that about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Really, that video
shows
came out
him
well.
playing soccer and doing his homework and stuff like that. What kind of grades are you getting now?
Straight A's.
Yeah! How about that? All right.
Wow. We're real proud of him.
What does it mean to you, and I know that's a big question for you, but what does it mean to you to have that education that you're getting?
I feel proud of myself, and I'm very happy.
Good. Awesome.
But we also heard last night when we were discussing, you came up and a letter that you wrote, and I believe in every single golfer's bag, there's a book that has from the Rotary Club, everybody, and it includes your letter in it.
So you wrote Colonel Quick a letter.
Yes.
In cursive.
In cursive writing.
Which was impressive in itself.
Yes. I don't even think they teach that anymore. So that is impressive because my kids are 17 and I'd look at them like, don't you write? They're like, signature, what's that? So, yes, very impressed.
But that letter, every single golfer today will be able to read and appreciate. We're going to try and actually share that letter online on our Facebook page, on social media, so people get a good idea. Jaxson, is there something you want to tell the donors out there from your heart of what it means to you?
The money that you are spending is very well spent.
That is awesome.
It is well spent.
It is well spent. I mean, here is a young man. What extracurricular activities are you involved in? I know one of them is soccer. Are you still involved in soccer?
Yeah, but his favorite is golf.
Right now, New Mexico is not allowing anybody to play soccer.
Yeah, exactly.
His favorite is golf.
Right.
Yes, he told me. Maybe. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
What's your favorite, soccer or golf? Or is it kind of tied?
Probably soccer.
Soccer?
What? All right, welcome back to Big Soccer Show. Yeah, thanks for changing our name, pal.
But you're actually also competing in some junior events with golf, aren't you? How are you liking that?
It's really fun.
It is? You like winning? Are you a good loser? BiGGs is a terrible loser.
Horrible.
He is a horrible.
I don't know how many times I pushed this guy in the lake because he just cheats.
He just beats me up. Every time I turn around, he beats me up. So he throws his clubs, sometimes at my head. I don't know.
Which might explain what he looks like. Why?
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I mean, I think it's okay, buddy. You could talk about how you've been playing. I don't think anybody's going to think you're bragging, really.
Yeah, no. Go ahead, brag.
Yeah, brag. We want to hear it.
We want to hear.
Been placing really high in my tournaments.
Really high? How, like first, second, third, top 10?
Last week I placed third.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I hear you're also playing up in some tournaments in age bracket, aren't you?
Is it because you're good or because you're so tall? Which one is it? Both?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Now we're getting him warmed up.
Yeah, probably. It's okay to be conceited every now and then. We won't hold it against you.
It's not. You know what? It's not being conceited. It's being confident.
Yes, and sure of yourself.
Yes, and which is a good thing.
I've
in the
been
game
telling
of
him
golf.
that for years. For years, I've been telling him that.
You know, I think one of the other things, Jaxson and I talked about it on the way over, and maybe just try to jog his memory here, but we talked about how through this pandemic, golf has been something of a touchstone for our family, and how in these last probably 8 weeks since he started school and things got chaotic, we've been able to continue to go out and play the base course, and there's some other courses around here we like to get out to. But it's been something of a touchstone, and I think kind of has helped to bring our family together and help make us strong. And that's something I think golf does everywhere. And you're finding more and more golf courses and golf communities that are supporting the Folds. So he and I kind of talked about that today. Do you want to say anything about that, Jaxson?
What do I say?
That's okay.
You can say whatever you want to say. That's a nice tee you got.
Yeah.
Folds of Honor New Mexico tee.
Thanks.
Where'd you get that?
The tournament, I think.
It's a Zoom tee.
What's your favorite part of golf? Is it teeing off? Is it putting? Is it chipping? Do you have a favorite part of playing golf?
Maybe chipping.
Chipping? Short game, huh?
You know what my favorite part is?
Beating me.
Making fun of him the whole entire round. 18 holes, 4 hours of beating him down.
I feel like we saw some of that, actually.
You saw that, didn't you?
Don't be influenced by that.
Be influenced. Help me beat him down. I like beating him down big time. You can help me today?
Sure.
All right.
This thing's in the bag for Jaxson.
It's in the bag.
Yeah, we're counting on you, Jaxson.
Yes, we are. No pressure. No pressure, man.
But tons of pressure.
But tons of pressure.
We've already put it down that our team won. We were going to beat Rob West.
For sure.
Never happened.
Yeah, we had Rob West on earlier. We told him we're going to beat him down.
That guy hits the ball a mile, man.
Yeah, he does.
He's almost 50.
Last time I saw him hit the ball, I'm pretty sure he sent it to Texas. So
I'm
pretty good for his age, I guess.
Yeah, he is. He's very, very good.
Now, one of the things that you and I had gotten to talk about and have discussions on the telephone and stuff like that is he's getting a chance to play golf with his grandfather.
Yeah, so kind of mid-summer time frame, he and I reached out to my dad. We bought him a set of clubs and found out that this is the first time my dad had ever had a brand new set of golf clubs. So what we started doing, and in fact, we bumped into you out there.
Yes, you did.
So you got a chance to meet my dad, and so we're out there just kind of. It's a way for my son and my dad, who when my son was a baby, we were living out in California, and so the distance. It's not that it created some sort of gap or anything, but it does create that. You don't have the same closeness to somebody that you might have if you lived right next door to them or something. And in spite of that distance when we were younger, the mileage, golf has allowed us to close that. As I understand, my dad, mentions it to my sisters every time they talk. And Jaxson and my dad both, and I, we both really loved it. So the ability to kind of across generations be able to spend that time together, hitting the ball, but more importantly, getting those life lessons and the opportunity to talk with one another and just get to know each other on a different kind of level and see one another's, character and the things like that golf does for you. That has been absolutely phenomenal. Just a wonderful experience.
Yeah, and one of the things I got to meet your dad, and it was just a great time. My next question for you is, as little as $13 a month, and people can make a one-time donation to the Folds of Honor, but for a minimum of $13 a month, somebody can become a wingman or a wing woman, a wing person.
Wing person, yeah.
Whatever the case might be. And they could choose a chapter to do that with. So I'm actually promoting New Mexico because obviously it's my home chapter. And I'm hoping people out there would say, hey, we want to help New Mexico. As a recipient family, for $13 a month to become a wingman, wing person, what does that mean to a recipient family?
Well, so it is difficult to put into context exactly how much, how far those $13 go. And so to kind of answer your question, I think we really ought to think about that number for a moment. 13 is a peculiar number to have picked, right? I mean, we got 13 colonies. We got 13 stars on the constellation that was on that flag when it first was created, the Betsy Ross flag. Well, where does that 13 come from besides just that we had 13 colonies? 13, if you look to antiquity, Rome and Greece and things, 13 was considered a perfect number. It was the idea of like you read about maybe in the Bible, 13 eyes or something, and in Revelations. That is the idea that it is the idea of perfect sight. And so this notion of $13, it is the perfect contribution towards helping a family repair things that are immeasurably difficult to overcome. If you've got a family member who is service disabled because they got wounded or because they were injured in the service of this country, or if you have a family who has lost a family member to combat, the consequence of that is absolutely immeasurable. And $13 ends up being something of almost a perfect way to help that family move forward. It's not a solution, but it is a perfect way to help that family move forward.
Yeah, well said. Well said. Jaxson, do you have anything final you want to say to the people out there as you're going to school and people are giving and clicking on that donate button? What would you want to say to one person out there to say, please donate?
Please donate. It really helps families that who lost a family member to combat, which is very sad to them and just unbearable.
Well said.
Well said.
Yes, absolutely. With that said, we're going to move on here. We're going to have a great company that is joining us here on BiGGs Golf Talk, and wait till you hear about what they have going on and what they're doing to help Folds of Honor. We'll be right back right after this. Thank you, guys. Hey,
thanks so much.
We're teeing off at 10:48.
Yeah, we are.
We're good today. We're going to rock it. We're going to rock it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having us.
Old Golf GPS watch. It's time to upgrade to ShotScope. ShotScope isn't just a golf watch. It's a fully automated golf performance tracking system on your wrist. ShotScope gives you access to over 100 tour-level statistics. Get putting analysis, short game breakdown, even find out how far you're booming your driver. All data is captured automatically by the groundbreaking ShotScope golf performance tracking system. ShotScope, the ultimate golf watch. Find out more at shotscope.com.
You'll hit it squarer, sweeter, straighter, and longer. I love the look of them, and with the extra width, they're the most comfortable golf shoes I've ever worn. They're called squares, and once you've played a round in them, you won't want to play another round in anything else. These completely new performance golf shoes will improve your stability and balance, and it's been proven in science. Balance equals power. There you go. To feel good and play my best, I wear squares. Now you can wear them too. Just go to getsquares.com to find out more. That's getsquares.com.
Go for warmth. Go for beauty. Go for a show. Go for flavor. Go for perspective. Go for love. Go for tranquility. Go for thrills. Go for color. Go for good. Go for Puerto Rico. Go now.
For more information, the website is discoverpuertorico.com.
An opportunity, a chance for all to go right, to execute each shot perfectly and bring feelings of joy and delight. One bird, one yellow word. I want just one bird. One bird, it is not absurd to want just one bird.
and one putt. How hard can it really be?
One bird, one yellow word. I want just one bird. One bird, it is not absurd. You want just one bird.
The drive was long, the approach stuck on the green in par -2. The long putt is well struck. It falls in the cup. Thank you.
One bird, a sweet little word. I got one bird. One bird, it has just occurred. I got one bird.
This is Big's Golf Talk with Big John Vick and Bill the GolfFather Cuebas.
Native Family Radio, hello, owners. You need to change these liners here because it's now Big John Quick and Bill the GolfFather Quick.
Well, I didn't change my name.
No,
you did.
No, I changed my name.
And it's official, isn't it?
It is official. Yes, government
official.
Everybody, yes.
Wow.
Bank accounts, everything. It's official. It is now John Quick.
Yeah. Got that Social Security card.
Yes, I did. Whew. Yes. I tried to get big on it, and they laughed at me. No.
Even Facebook laughed at you when you said
I had
that's
to
not
fight
your name.
them.
You had to fight with them.
Yeah, I had to fight with
crazy.
them.
You fight with everybody.
It's amazing. Big John Quick, along with Bill the GolfFather Cuebas, broadcasting live from Santa Ana Golf Club at the 5th Annual Patriot Shootout for Folds of Honor, New Mexico. Tom Charchuk says, good morning, Big John. Good morning, Tom, to you. Good morning to Shirley, who's listening, Shirley King at Native Family Radio. If you have a question, comment, or just want to get a shout out here on Native Family Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, your Amazon Music devices, you just give a shout out at nativefamilyradio.com. We'd be more than happy to say hello to you here on the radio, live in New Mexico.
Live.
You talk about supporters, Bill the GolfFather Cuebas,
Yes.
and a company out here that has supported Folds of Honor in general, corporate-wise. As a matter of fact, you and I both know the CEO of Twin Peaks Restaurants.
We had him on the show.
Yes. And now locally, typically in each chapter is in conversations or in partnerships with local Twin Peaks restaurants. But let me just say that the Albuquerque Twin Peaks not only steps up, but this lady gets looked at by the I mean, they notice Albuquerque, New Mexico. Not one of the biggest metropolitan cities, that's involved with the Twin Peaks Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
Albuquerque gets notarized, and it's in the top.
Is it notarized or notoriety?
Notoriety, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet.
But the general manager for Twin
by
Peaks.
The police?
Not that I know of.
She's just looking at me like, where's this going? Oh, the police are waiting for you outside. We're just joking.
Lizzie's joining us here on Big's Golf Talk, and she does a lot to give back to Albuquerque and in New Mexico. And part of that is always giving back to New Mexico Folds of Honor. And they're here participating today. They're actually sponsored here as well for the event. Lizzie, welcome to Big's Golf Talk again.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good morning. What does it mean to you, Twin Peaks, local? We know what it means nationally.
Sure.
But what does it mean to Albuquerque, Twin Peaks, to support the Folds of Honor New Mexico?
Well, first of all, we appreciate Folds of Honor and what they do. Just as an organization, I think it's a really great program, and the fact that you guys keep everything local based on your chapter is absolutely amazing. It's wonderful to be able to find an organization that really has that family mentality, and we want to keep everything in New Mexico. So it's nice in Albuquerque being in New Mexico. New Mexico is a very family-oriented small town. It's nice knowing that everything we give back is going directly to our community. So it's nice to we're able to get that buy-in from the girls and from people that come and help us support the cause. I think it's great.
back in July, we actually held a car wash, and thankfully we were able to.
Absolutely.
Because you were actually shut down by the governor, and then less than 24 hours later got that turned over where we were able to host that car wash.
Yeah.
But so it's things like that you were able to do. How has Twin Peaks Albuquerque, because obviously New Mexico is one of the strictest shutdowns in the country, how have you guys survived the pandemic?
Well, fortunately, Twin Peaks is a great company, and they support us in really everything we can do as long as it's in the right direction. And our location in Albuquerque is fortunately in a great spot, so we were able to right away, pretty much over the weekend, put up some tents with some great support from our local tent vendors in the parking lot, and the state was really good about getting everything pushed through. So fortunately, we really didn't skip a beat. We were able to keep trucking and provide jobs for a lot of people that didn't have jobs. We were able to bring on some more staff kind of all the way around and give people an outlet while still maintaining safe boundaries. Twin Peaks has a very strict COVID practices that we are happy to follow to make sure all of our employees as well as patrons are safe and comfortable and just have a good time. And we were able to still support Folds of Honor, and we do in our daily routine. And that car wash, I don't know how that happened. Somebody was looking on us for sure, because that was a 2-day turnaround. God. Yes, exactly. That came out of nowhere. So we're happy that we have the support and the community to be able to do that. That's a big thing as well. Albuquerque is a great, close-knit community, and we have a lot of local people that come in and see us every day, and we have a lot of people that come support Folds of Honor with every organization or event that we put on. Mm-hmm. So, and it's a community thing. We have support from all the way around, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without that. So we're fortunate. We're still open, and we're still busy. We're still serving great food, ice cold beer,
I think we're
beautiful
going
women.
there soon.
Yes, we are actually having dinner there tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, we shall be there.
Can I just say my favorite thing is those Asian Thai ribs.
Yes.
They are to die for.
They are amazing.
They are good.
When you first reopened, it was not on the menu.
Yep.
And he was
I kind of had to give you an elbow and said, hey, what's going on?
And I'm sure that helped.
Of course.
It did, because it was on the menu the next week.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of you.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, it was a higher authority.
One of the things that you, and I think this is national, correct me if I'm wrong, is one of the things that you do is for people that can't participate in events but still want to help and have some good food, good views, good scenery at Twin Peaks, they can actually help by just rounding up on their checks, can't they?
Absolutely. So we have a few in-restaurant ways that you can donate to Folds of Honor. So one of them is Round Up for Folds. So with every cash or a credit card transaction that you purchase, you can round up to the nearest dollar, and all of that money goes directly to Folds of Honor. We also have ways that you can just come in and donate. We can get you a receipt right away, so it's tax deductible.
Wow.
We have a lot of programs that we do that donate back to Folds of Honor. I know our Miss Twin Peaks contest is coming up, so we'll have a few.
We met her. Miss Pork Grinds, right?
Well, that was 2019. We now have a 2020 Miss Twin Peaks Albuquerque.
Oh, wow.
The beautiful heaven. So everything's going to be virtual this year. All the voting starts October 17th. So if you're in the Albuquerque area, make sure you jump on board.
Everywhere. It doesn't matter what state. Vote for New Mexico.
And I gotta say something. I follow Twin Peaks all over social media. Come on now. Now,
she laughed too.
One of the things that I've noticed is Twin Peaks Albuquerque very active on social media, whether it be Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah,
you guys are very active, aren't you?
Stories. They put a lot of stories
Absolutely.
out.
I mean, it's fun. It keeps the guests engaged and involved. And I mean, a lot of people still can't go out and they're stuck at home, so we try to bring the Twin Peaks to them.
That's cool.
But
and they got a lot of specials that they share on Facebook. I've seen them come across.
We do. We have some great happy hour specials, some daily drink specials. It changes every day. Happy hour is $1 off everything in the bar. Wow. We have specials on our house beers, specials on appetizers. So always something fun going on. Party at the Peaks.
And the coldest beer in the restaurant industry.
The coldest beer.
Yes.
What's the temperature?
29 degrees.
29 is like that. Is that supposed to be the perfect temperature?
It is the perfect temperature. It's like a beer slushy. You just
really
perfect. Yeah.
I don't drink, but I might try slushy beer at Twin Peaks.
Maybe a small glass.
I'm going to try a slushy beer at Twin Peaks.
We'll give him a girl beer.
There you go.
Oh, you see?
Yeah.
Now I don't want to drink.
Listen, if she could give it to me, she'd give it to you.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting. Everybody expects
Shots
you to
fired.
get it. Yeah, she fired a shot. She gave me here I am admitting I'm going to try beer for like the first time in
I
ever.
fully support it.
Not after you call me a girl.
It's a girl beer. It's not
that the
you're
real
not the
name?
girl. Yes, there are man size and girl size beers.
Oh goodness!
And the girl size
Pick your
beers.
poison.
I'm going to go with the girl all the time. He could have the man any day he wants. I'm going girl. Thank you for making that easy.
Of course,
for me.
my pleasure for clarifying.
So Twin Peaks, obviously supporting a great cause. But what does it mean to Lizzie personally for the Folds of Honor?
I have family that served in the military. My grandfather was a veteran, a brother in the Marines, a brother in the Army. I appreciate everything that all those people do for us and what they do for our country and their service. And it's nice to be able to give back to that organization in general. Everybody across the board who's done something for our country and sacrificed things for their family. I don't think a lot of people realize what family goes through, not just the people that are putting themselves in the line of duty, but everyone else that's directly involved with them. And I appreciate that Folds of Honor really embodies that idea of family, and that it's not just one person. It takes a whole village.
One of the reasons why I asked that is because I see you personally in the effort and the energy you put into fundraising, and it is just incredible.
Well, thank you.
So I don't see that as a business person. I see that coming from your heart.
Of course.
Because the general manager, general manager, you do what you need to do for the business. But to do what you do, because you also have in-house events that support the Folds of Honor, fight nights, and different theme nights that help the Folds of Honor as well. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I mean, I guess it's all about balance. We're here, obviously, we run a business, and we're here to give great service and ice cold beer to people, but it's also fun. I think it makes it tangible for everybody. And everyone has to go to work every day, and why not go to work and be able to contribute to both and be able to contribute to a great cause and just make it fun for the girls. And that's my favorite part about my job is my employees. Yeah. I think being able to teach them, to be able to teach them why things like that are important and why you should always give back to your community and be involved. It's not just about waking up every day and making money. It's about waking up every day and just doing the right thing and having fun doing it. And there's so many ways that people can be involved that they don't even think about. So if I can have every single one of my girls leave my restaurant at the end of the day and know that they can do something in whatever situation they're in, regardless of their environment, that you can always give back and you can always make it fun. I think that gives me some personal gratification. And
what's so good about it, too, is we heard from through a grapevine that the girls want to be at these events and be here and help out.
Absolutely.
So you always have, okay, I got 30, 40, 50 girls at the restaurant, and all 50 girls want to be here. Well,
yep.
Do you hold like some kind of competition, or are you just kind
not
of draw names?
At all. I mean, we have several girls that are always highly involved in all of our marketing, so we tend to gravitate towards them because they put the effort in and they definitely want to be here. But any girl that wants to participate, we make sure that all across the board that everyone gets to be involved in any of our charity events or anything like that, because we want them involved and we want them to want to be involved. And the great thing is even the ones that aren't out here can go back to the restaurant and raise money today. They can talk to every single one of their tables about Folds of Honor. They can talk about what we're doing. They can talk about the Rounded Up. We take, like I said, direct donations. We have a program called Give 5, Get 5. So if you donate $5, we give you a $5 coupon back for your next visit. Wow. We have a lot of ways we can raise money. Yeah, so they know they don't have to be here to help support it, and that's my favorite part about my staff. They all have big hearts, and
so I can donate $5, and they get $5 to spend later on.
That just means you have to come back and see me again.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
She called me a girl. We got 10 million listeners on the air, and she's talking about I'm a girl.
Well, if the shoe fits.
If the mug fits.
And for being on the show is trying to cut her mouth off. Who asked this woman to be our guest? Was that you?
Yes.
We're gonna have to. Somebody's getting fired.
And to see the great support too from National and the CEO. I mean, we talked to the CEO off the air and all that stuff. He talked nothing but highly things about you and said this is his quote from him. People need to pay attention to Lizzie and take what from she has.
That's awesome. No, they're a great company. I love working for Twin Peaks. They're very supportive of their employees, and they care about their employees, and it makes me want to work harder.
So just to let you know, they notice you.
Well, thank you. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I do what I do every day.
I could have fired a shot right now,
You
but I didn't.
You should.
I just can't.
It's too early for Bill this morning.
I can't do it. I can't.
Hey, she called you a girl.
It's okay. I'll accept my
your womanness.
I'll accept my womanness. I'll be intertwined with her.
If this was not a family show, I'd say something else, but it's a family
show.
show.
Whatever you want. Yeah, it's okay. I don't care.
Hey, Spirit is checking in the chat room. If you want to head over to the chat room, nativefamilyradio.com. And Spirit is checking in. He says, good morning, all ladies and gents. Good morning, Spirit. Thanks for joining us here on Biggest Golf Talk. But listen, I know you got some golfing to do and check on the girls and things like that on the golf course. So
she's a busy woman.
Yeah.
Who
she
doesn't
is.
drink? She drinks the man-sized drinks.
And she's probably getting text messages from the restaurant saying, "Well, we're missing this, we're missing that." It's. General manager's job is never done.
It's never done.
But listen, if you're in the Albuquerque area, it's really easy. It's right off the highway, I-25.
It's our favorite Twin Peaks.
It is our favorite.
All around the country.
All around the country, it's our favorite Twin Peaks. Yeah.
It's the only one. Honestly, it's the only one that I look forward to coming to.
Yeah.
I can't say that on air. I love Twin Peaks.
You know what? I mean, I love the Gibsons. The Gibsons in the Indianapolis area.
Oh, yes. That was a good experience too.
That was a great experience. Yes.
Okay.
But
he's second place though.
He's
second
place. He's second place.
I'm sorry, brother, but
yeah,
Lizzie's number one. Even though she called me a girl, I can't take that away from her. Sorry.
You'll forgive me at some point.
1 point.
I'm sure she will.
Wait till you get off air. It's going to be a good day today.
All right. More Biggs Golf Talk coming your way. Lizzie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you on the course. All right.
The
More
Caddy
coming
Daddy
your
Claw Golf Glove is a golf glove that lasts 3 to 5 times longer with an exclusive non-slip silicone grip. The Claw Glove features maximum flexibility and grip, amazing airflow and comfort, lasts longer than leather, machine washable, and free size exchanges. Get a grip on your golf game today when you wear the Claw Glove.
The Claw Glove has men's and women's sizes.
Learn more about the Claw Glove and other great products from Caddy Daddy Golf at www.caddydaddygolf.com.
Hit it squarer, sweeter, straighter, and longer. I love the look of them, and with the extra width, they're the most comfortable golf shoes I've ever worn. They're called squares, and once you've played a round in them, you won't want to play another round in anything else. These completely new performance golf shoes will improve your stability and balance. And it's been proven in science. Balance equals power. There you go. To feel good and play my best, I wear squares. Now you can wear them too. Just go to getsquares.com to find out more. That's getsquares.com.
In the folded flag, we see the heavy price of freedom. Nearly 9 out of 10 dependents of America's fallen and disabled soldiers do not qualify for federal scholarship assistance. The Folds of Honor closes that gap, already providing over 10,000 scholarships. Join us in this noble mission. Donate today at foldsofhonor.org. This is your call to duty.
Hey there, BGT Nation. Biggs Golf Talk is available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Back to the BGT crew with Amanda Robertson, Big John Quick, and the GolfFather.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to On Par with Amanda. I'm joined by Mr. Big John Quick and Bill, the GolfFather, Cuebas.
Hola.
Hello, gentlemen.
Who you calling gentle? Hello.
Say hello
well,
to
I
my
have to be
big
nice
friend.
in the beginning, and then.
That's where I got confused. You're trying to be nice in the beginning.
Well, today, so we've been talking a lot about Bryson DeChambeau, so I want to continue because some new information has come out and some kind of quirky stuff has come out. So first off, I want to talk about this 48-inch driver shaft that we are seeing and see what your guys' thoughts are on this, because we have talked so much about him gaining weight physically, putting the effort in to become better, and he's gaining all this yardage, and now he's throwing another curveball in by having a 48-inch shaft in the driver, which is kind of insane to try to keep in play.
I have the perfect answer to this question. He's trying to make up for the lost size of his manhood.
That's one way to look at it.
I don't want to look at it. First off, I'm just going to say for the record, I don't want to look at it. And second, I don't even know why Big went there. I have no clue.
Well,
I'm
why
not
do
going.
let's be real.
As he's pumping up his chest.
Why
you got to see him. He's like pumping up his chest like he got muscles and stuff.
I do.
But you know what happened?
Why do men want bigger things outside, like bigger toys, bigger cars, bigger? Because.
But then why do they call themselves Big John Quick?
Again, trying to make up for the loss of size.
Is that why you do it?
Well, I don't have big enough muscles.
We talking about muscles now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We're talking about muscles.
Muscle mass. Okay. All right, Biggs.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
So Bryson has already gained so much length.
Yes.
And he's actually been doing very well with hitting fairways and being able to keep it under control. So he said just recently that he thinks there's a lot of advantages to having a 48-inch driver if you can control it.
Mm-hmm.
And he is hoping to showcase that at Augusta National, which is going to be kind of tricky. That course does not leave a lot of room for error. So I'm anxious to see what happens with him keeping it in play.
Yeah, it's real interesting if he can, because let's think of the long drive hitters. We talked about this during the commercial break as we led up into the segment. And, I got to say, why do long drive hitters have 10 shots or 7 shots or, more than one shot? They get more than one shot up on a tee box is because a lot of times 2 or 3 of those shots, maybe none of those shots will wind up in the grid.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's a very... And it's one thing, here's what I've always said. It's one thing to bomb drivers on the range.
Yep.
And I know he's a pro. I know he can handle the pressure. But when you're at Augusta National and you're looking from the tee box on some of those holes, you do not have very much room.
No.
And the optical illusion alone of how narrow the fairway is before it opens up, it's going to be tricky. I really think he's going to struggle.
But then again, you have somebody that said, which was Bryson DeChambeau nonetheless, that even if I don't hit the fairway and I hit it in the rough, I'm down to a wedge. It's not going to affect him like it's going to affect other people.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other thing about Augusta National, though. If you talk about getting yourself in trouble, when you're in trouble at Augusta National, you are in trouble at Augusta National.
Well, you're gridlocked with trees.
You're not going to check up a drive.
No, there's no way.
You're not going to hit a drive and check it up. If he's thinking that he's going to bomb it to the greens and take it, from the tee box to the green on some of those holes. Yes, a couple of those holes you can.
He might be able, if he cuts it right, especially as high as that apex
But you're
is.
not going to just drop it down on there. It's not going to stick there.
No.
And a lot of those drivable holes on those par fours it has trouble behind the green.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's why it's going to be interesting. I mean, his goal is to drive 370, 375. Because that's why he's trying that 48-inch shaft and the new heads from Puma. But, I mean, if he can do it, God bless him if he can do it. But I don't know.
We talk about all the time technology and should we dial it back? Should we, you can't really change the layout of a golf course and make it longer. And so the only way is to kind of cap that. And I think there is a reason that there's regulations on not being able to use long drive drivers and things like that. So it'll be, I think the next, probably year for Bryson will be a good telltale of what's going to happen with the future of golf in this category, because he's kind of the first one that has really broke ahead of everybody else.
And you just said the word I was thinking. He broke ahead, right? How many long drive guys do we know that break their body doing that?
Oh,
we see it all the time. Guys that we know, they're going into back surgery, going into this knee, the torque that they're putting. How long can he do it? I mean, he's building muscle to do that.
Hey, and you know what? Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him that he's taking the science and bringing it to golf and developing something new for the new era of golfers.
Sure.
Let me just say this. Bryson DeChambeau does not need a driver in his bag.
No, he doesn't.
And I can see, and I'm going to say it right now, I can see Bryson DeChambeau taking a wood out of his bag and putting 2 drivers in his bag. He will have a 45-inch driver, and he will have a 48-inch driver.
And I can see that. Remember when Phil played with 2 3-woods?
Yeah.
Because he couldn't hit a driver, so he just put the 2 small heads.
He played that Frankenwood. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's a possibility. Mm-hmm.
Technology is moving, it just continues to get better and better and better. It's going to be more state-of-the-art. Every year they're designing new stuff. So it's going to be like, that Bryson's really kind of the pack leader with this, and he's, moving forward. And so he's going to be the one to kind of set the tone, I think, for the industry for a while, because they're kind of catering to him, and what's going on. So I have to bring up this funny story about Bryson, since, he's hitting the ball so far these days. So he's getting ready at TPC Summerlin. He's on the range, and all the trucks are parked on the Hillside Drive, which is the street right behind that range, and all the rep vans and all the trucks are parked there, and they are just getting nailed with Bryson's, all of his drives. I mean, it's just clink, 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 and so, of course, he's hitting the ball, he's carrying the ball about 360.
That's
like,
insane.
can you imagine carrying the ball?
No, I can't imagine.
360. Like, I can't.
No.
It's just crazy.
None of us can right now.
He's literally carrying the ball 100 yards past where my ball comes from rest.
Yeah.
So some of the things that we've been seeing on social media, as you have, Amanda and Bill, I'm sure you have too, is dialing a golf ball back. Do you think dialing a golf ball back would bring in the distance on a Bryson DeChambeau, or will it not change? And he uses Bridgestone, and he's also in with Bridgestone developing the ball that he uses, and I think they do push the limit as far as the USGA conforming of the golf ball.
Okay, let's just say, for argument's sake, they go and they dial everything back.
To what do they dial it back to?
Exactly. What do they dial it back to, and how does it really affect some? Okay, all right, now he's hitting it 30 yards past everybody. We dial back the golf ball. He's still going to hit it 30 yards past everybody else.
Everybody gets to move back.
Yeah.
Everybody's moving
back. So who does it really hurt? You're taking away the distance from that guy that's barely on tour that can actually hit it, if he's lucky, 280, 290, and he's actually playing golf.
I don't like tampering with the golf ball.
I'm not a fan of that either.
Equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's, if you're an archery shooter and we're both shooting the same thing, the same type of arrows, then we both have the same equipment.
Exactly. It's how we put in the work.
I think that's kind of the same. Like, allowing this 48-inch driver, I think that's for the long drive guys. That should not be a tour regulation thing.
Yeah, especially when everybody's, what's the norm? 44 and a half, 45? That's the norm on tour.
I think it's 45, 46.
45?
I think it's 40.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Yeah.
So even at that, maybe cap that off. You know what I mean? Maybe that might make a difference.
Here's the other thing. With a 48-inch driver, what about the shot shaping? How hard will it be to shape a shot?
Well, that's why he's working on the head, too, with Puma. Puma's working on the new head.
Where can you go with the head?
I don't know.
Without going past the regulations and the conforming of...
Well, that's the problem. Like, it's got... But I just think that's easier. Big said, where do you draw the line on the golf ball?
We know a few people from Cobra. We should check in with them. Maybe they want to come on. Talk about what they've been doing.
A driver, like, you can cap the length. And then it's the same for everybody. Okay, we're capping it. There is a black and white area.
Exactly. I think that's the only thing they could do is make it no longer than that.
You can say, well, you can't have as many dimples, or you can't have a 3-layer core. You can only have a 2-layer.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see.
I don't think the ball's the problem. I think it's the clubs, because it's the catapulting and how fast these swing speeds are getting.
Well, I mean, you never heard of a 4-piece ball until a couple years ago, and now we have 4-piece balls.
Yeah, but are they using it? They're still sticking with Bridgestone good balls,
right?
And they're still using the Titleist Pro V, the alleged #1 golf ball in the industry. That really hasn't changed. So those other balls are better for, like the Vero that you went out and you hit the Vero. You were hitting it farther, and you're not even supposed to hit it farther.
I'm not even. Yeah,
it's made for the tour,
right?
And yet that micro stuff that they have inside there caused you to hit the ball further, even with a slow swing speed.
Right.
So if you're getting that kind of action from a golf ball as somebody like us, regular golfers, why would we want to lose that? You know what I mean? So they still got to hit. I think it's more on the other side of the equipment equation that they're having it. So I'm hoping that, maybe they'll dive back.
Well, like I said, I'm interested in seeing, because every time I see a long drive hitter with a 48-inch driver, he pulls it, it's going to hook.
Yeah.
You can't shape it.
No. And
you can't shot shape a 48-inch driver.
And I'm trying to figure. I mean, we're going to see soon when he whips this bad boy out if he does good or he doesn't. Let's see what kind of throw he has.
At Augusta is pretty ballsy.
And the thing is, can you see out 360 yards? You're playing. I mean,
this is why also I think he's going to have two drivers.
That would
because
be
if that doesn't work, he's got to go to something that's going to work for the Masters.
Well, yeah, he's not going to be halfway through and be like,
I think that's smart. Something like that, he can eliminate a wedge if he had to.
Well, you mentioned something earlier too that about him breaking. He's going to shatter the shaft, or he's going to put a hole in the head.
Yeah. Too much
well, the good part of that for him is they changed the rules that if you break a club while making a shot, you can have the truck replace it.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, you can. You can.
So
they might keep a few heads out there for him.
Well,
might have a whole truck.
I know, right? Well, we're all very interested to see what happens to Bryson DeChambeau over the next couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
Really, and Augusta will be a good telltale. And as much as I've never been a huge Bryson fan, I applaud, like Big said, what he's doing, and I think that he is a science-oriented guy. So I applaud him, and I commend him for what he's doing, but we'll see how long he can run with it. For all of you listening in, make sure you're writing in. Make sure you are reaching out to me on Instagram, A. Golf.
Let her know what you think of Bryson.
Yes, we want to hear.
Let her know what you think about BiGGs.
We'll stick with Bryson.
Okay.
But with that said, I want to wish my boyfriend, Craig Sensor, a very, very happy birthday on Tuesday.
Happy birthday, Craig!
Happy birthday!
Party. But no, excited for the week ahead. Everyone stay super positive, stay safe, be kind, and all of that good stuff. And we will catch you next week on Par with Amanda. Keep swinging for par.
Have you ever seen a tour pro line up a putt with a dirty ball? No way. A clean ball rolls accurately, and accurate putts mean lower scores. The solution? Ready Putt. It's the putter cover reinvented. Ready Putt has a patented ball cleaner that's made to absorb and retain water. All you need to do is add water, and it remains wet throughout your round, giving your ball the perfect shine. It also has a magnetic surface to hold your ball marker and divot repair tool. Let's say you switch putters from round to round using a blade, mid-mallet, or large mallet. Ready Putt Original has you covered. Look, putting is hard enough. Accurate putts start with a clean ball, and a clean ball starts with Ready Putt.
For more information about Ready Putt, visit ReadyPutt.com. That is ReadyPutt.com. Clean it and sink it. The United States Golf Challenge, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka, is searching for the country's best two-player teams to compete against an international field in the 54-hole Ryder Cup-style event, known prestigiously as the International Kings Cup. The International Kings Cup is played in remembrance of golf's greatest ambassador, Mr. Arnold Palmer, whose honesty, integrity, sportsmanship, and commitment to excellence represent the ideals for which the game of golf is known. The road to the Kings Cup begins with a national qualifier. Two-player teams compete in an 18-hole qualifier playing best ball using net scoring. For more information, to sign up, and to find a national qualifier near you, their website is usgolfchallenge.com. That is usgolfchallenge.com.
This is BiGG's Product of the Week. Each week, Big John and the GolfFather select a golf product to feature. Here is Big John Vick and Bill, the GolfFather Cuebas, with this week's Product of the Week.
And BiGG's Product of the Week is sponsored by the U.S. Golf Challenge with Tito's Handmade Vodka. You need to be 21 years of age to enjoy a great Tito's Handmade Vodka beverage. And friends don't let friends drive drunk. And by the way, Twin Peaks serves Tito's.
Yes, they do.
So, in my backyard serves Tito's.
Lots of Tito's.
Oh, that's a nice looking bar we have there, don't you think?
The whole backyard. I mean, you got umbrellas. We got the handmade bar with the banners and
I just want to
lights.
mention too, before we get to our BiGG's Product of the Week, I want to mention about Tito's because Tito's gives back as well.
They do.
And Tito himself is very, very passionate about that. And they have a campaign called Love Tito's. And we encourage everybody to go to titosvodka.com/Love Tito's.
Love Tito's.
So
we love Tito's a long time.
Yeah, we got people giving thumbs up. He's got his Tito's.
He has his Tito's
it's
right
5
now.
o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, just not here in Albuquerque. But yeah, cheers.
BiGG's Product of the Week is something that we presented to a young man earlier today. Was a Daphne head cover by Greg Norman. It's a shark because Greg Norman is known for his shark. And
the shark clothing.
Daphne head covers actually provides that. Yep. You are likely to find a Daphne's display, sometimes two, at almost any golf store, golf club, resort pro shop. You know, they like to think their head covers liven up the place. And I happen to agree. Bill agrees.
Yep.
People love stroking the soft fur, smiling at the silly gopher, hugging the lovable lab. Yes. They have more than 175 designs to choose from. And wait until you see your golf bag at the bag drop. Always, always a showstopper. They also like the fact that their novelty head covers hide your $500 driver from prying eyes.
I agree.
You know, you have that Maverick sitting there right there, and people might walk by and take that. Well, if you had a Daphne's head cover on it,
yes,
they might be.
I agree.
They might
and
not
when
be
I
inclined
golf
to.
in Florida, that's what I do.
At the same time, these head covers also protect your clubs from damage, even from damage of UV rays, with top-grade materials that's being provided in these clubs these days. In a world of fake news and broken expectations, Daphne's is the real deal. Let's just say they've learned a few things in their 40-year history. And, Billy, what a history it is with Jane Spicer.
She's an amazing person. She gives back a lot. A lot of people might not know, but a lot of the head covers that she has is her way of helping give back. You know, from Sock Monkey, when I first got introduced to her head covers, Shannon Grissom, her collaborated on the Sock Monkey, and then she has the puppies that she gives back to, to help the people that, take care of the dogs and everything. But I think one of the most famous one is the tiger.
Yeah.
For Tiger Woods, no less.
And it's actually Tiger Woods' head cover.
Yeah. So, I mean, she's been in the business for a long time. People that don't know her story, they should go check out the website on Daphne's head covers. Check it out. I mean, she even has a blog. I don't know if she's still active in her blog, but she was doing a great job with it. I know before Corona. But
and she's always, it seems to me the sloth right now. Look at that sloth.
Yes,
the sloth is a really nice.
They're
head
really
cover.
cool. She comes out with some new ones all the
Yeah.
time. All the time. There's always something new. She still hasn't come out with a GolfFather one. I don't know what the holdup is, but maybe if she's listening, she might. Because I think it'd be a great head
Well,
cover.
I think she should name the pug BiGGs.
No.
That's what she should name that
Well,
one.
you do. Look, I think they
That
shared
pug
that
is-
picture. They
yeah.
shared your picture. I saw it on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the least liked photo ever.
Oh, jeez. But Daphne's head covers have birds, cats, dogs, hybrid utility, just for
They
fun,
got 'em all.
sea, garden, wildlife, barnyard. As a matter of fact, my wife went with me to the PGA merchandise show. At that time, she was not my wife. She was only my fiance.
Only, huh? She was on. Oh, speaking about wives.
No.
We're going to speak about wives. Hold on.
We're talking about product of the week here. We're talking
All
product
right.
of the
Go
week
ahead.
here.
Finish your statement. Go ahead.
So we visit Daphne's, and
Yes,
we tried to do a Facebook Live from there and all that stuff,
Yes.
but she was very, very busy.
Extremely busy.
And as we were talking to Jane, Shayna noticed a rooster.
Yes.
That was that was sitting there.
Yes.
And
what's another name for a rooster?
Well, I'm
What do
going to
you
get
call
to that.
that?
She did ask the lady how much for that cock.
Yes, the very big cock.
Yeah.
Yes. She
and
did.
So she bought it.
Mm-hmm.
She
bought the big cock.
Yeah, she bought the big cock.
Home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep. Yes, she did.
Speaking of your wife, though, what
But,
size shoes does she wear? I just want to know what size shoes
For
she
those
wears.
that are listening,
For those that are listening,
Big John cussed on the radio. No, I did not cuss.
You didn't curse. We were talking about the rooster.
Yeah, we were talking about the
just
rooster.
used the words that she used. Though. That's
Yes.
what it is.
Yes.
But the shoes. that
Shoes
she's
has
wearing,
nothing to do with
I just want to
Daphne's
know
head-
about. I'm just getting you the one that brought
Daphne's
her
head
up.
covers doesn't have anything to
You
do with
brought up
shoes.
the shoes. I just
No.
want to know what size shoes she wears.
And by the way, there's a Hall of Fame
Oh,
as
Hall of
well
Fame,
on Daphne's head covers, bringing a smile to the game of golf. And I mean, there's a long list of Hall of Famers on this list, Bill.
Read some.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the PGA Hall of Fame we have here. Aaron Badley. He's got the koala.
I like Aaron. Yep.
Austin Cook has the boar. Brendan Todd has the bulldog. Cameron Smith has the koala. Carl Schwarzer. You've seen him with that famous
Yes.
leopard on his clubs. Ches Reavie has the golden retriever.
I like Ches.
Colin Morikawa, the chocolate lab.
Yes, and
How
there's a
about
lot
that?
of women out there too. How about the women? Where's the list of women? I know they exist because I've seen
Can
them
you
out
believe
there.
this? How about this?
What?
Podrick Harrington. What do you think he
Ladybug.
has? He has a ladybug.
Wow, that's something you would use.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
One thing I see on here now, Kevin Stadler has the Bernese Mountain Dog, which is
that's cool.
like
That's-
a
yeah.
Saint Bernard. Yeah.
he's a big dude.
Oh, Danny Willett has the same head cover I do, the Pug.
The Pug.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but some LPGA players that have some of Daphne's head covers. So, Becky Morgan, Beth Bader,
Chelsea Kennard uses them.
Dottie Pepper.
Oh, Dottie.
Dottie Pepper uses it. So
Well, we know Chelsea from Holy Moly.
Chelsea from the Holy Moly champion.
I got pictures to prove it.
Yeah. Sophie Gustafsson.
Yep. Which is your favorite of all the Daphne head covers? Can you choose one?
I cannot.
I can't
How about
choose
you?
one. I was disappointed when I posted my birthday picture because they were the only ones that attended with Daphne head covers. You know, I posted it on Instagram. I took a picture with my birthday cake, and it was them. It was just Daphne head covers. I realized that I don't have the twins for the sock monkeys, the hybrids.
So that's something you got to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It totally slipped my mind because Shannon's very active on social media, and she's an artist and does a lot of stuff, besides the sock monkeys. And I was looking at her post. I was like, my goodness, I don't have the twins. And they're a girl and a boy like mine. I need them.
Kay Stewart Parker is in the chat room right now of nativefamilyradio.com. Listen to Big Golf Talk. Good morning, Kay Stewart.
Good morning, Kate Stewart.
So, also something I want to talk about.
Yes.
Is her giving back.
She always gives back.
You mentioned
She's
a little
amazing.
bit about that earlier. Els for Autism. She's
Great
a part of
cause.
that.
Yep.
Proceeds from their lion head cover sales benefit the Els for Autism Foundation. Its mission is to be a game changer resource, delivering and facilitating programs that are leading examples of what can be available to people with autism spectrum disorder. Bill, you want to share the next one?
Yeah, Gabriel's Angel. That's the one that I was talking about. It's a portion of the proceeds go to the Wanarama. What it is?
Mariner.
Why Mariner? It benefits Gabriel's Angels. Their mission is to deliver healing pet therapy to risk to children, nurturing their emotional development and enhancing their lives forever. Gabriel's Angels Pet Therapy is actively seeing Arizona crisis nurseries, domestic violence and homeless shelters, group homes, residential treatment programs, and targeted school programs.
Yeah. Golf for Africa. This is a part
Ooh,
of what she's doing. And as the giraffe, a portion of the proceeds from the purchase of the giraffe head cover benefits the Golf for Africa Foundation. Their mission is to bring clean water to the communities of Africa. And you can always follow Jane Spicer's Daphne's head covers on social media as well.
We love Jane.
But something else that she has, this is really awesome. Corporate custom head covers. She does have head covers for corporate companies, for outings and things like
She's
that.
done some amazing ones. I don't know if they're still available and stuff like that, but Tiger is still there. But she did some head covers for Bubba Watson out there before.
Yep.
So she's done a lot of great stuff. I'm pretty sure some get retired.
Obviously, the Shark, Greg Norman.
That was a limited edition one that she did special for them. So they do have their own Shark, but this one that we gifted to Jaxson has the logo and everything from the Shark himself, Greg Norman.
Absolutely. For more information about Daphne's head covers, you can email them info@daphnesheadcovers.com, or their phone number is 800-DAPHNE-2. That's DAPHNE2 to learn more on their website and to pick up your very own Daphne head covers. Their website is www.daphnesheadcovers.com. So that's BiGG's product of the week, Bill, the GolfFather Cuebas.
It's
How about
an
that?
amazing product of the week.
We have about 7 minutes left here on BiGG's Golf Talk.
7 minutes.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about shoes.
Squares shoes.
Yes, the one and only Squares shoes.
Distance shoe. You can visit getsquares.com, and I'll tell you what, man.
But more, I want to talk about sizing of shoes.
Well, it's funny that you bring that up, Bill, the GolfFather Cuebas,
I
because
just want to know about the
sizing
of
a Squares shoes.
Yes.
It really helps you because your foot just sits inside these.
Absolutely, it does.
So if you use...
Especially when you wear the same shoes your wife wears.
What? No.
I think it's incredible when you guys wear, honey, I'm going to use your high tops. Oh, yeah, you can use. Yeah, he shut down my mic. So you and her wear the same heels?
No.
I just want to know, do you wear the same stilettos?
No.
Well, you wear the same shoes. What happened?
What happened? When Bob comes out with female sizes,
she won't need them because you wear the same ones.
Her foot is a little thin in them.
Oh, okay. So
just a little, but she loves them. She likes.
I know.
She likes wearing square shoes.
I understand. I just found it comical that she wears yours.
Well,
same size 7. That's a huge shoe.
Now. See, and that's one of the things I want to bring up. Because my foot is actually sized the way it's sized, I actually had to go down a size.
Well, that's because you got a wide foot.
Right.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
you're
just
actually
perfect.
You're actually wearing the shoe size you should be wearing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
the other ones don't fit.
I typically have to wear size 8 in all the other shoes
so
that
what
I
do
wear.
So your stilettos are size 8? I'm just asking. There's a lot of girls here. Maybe some of them got some extra pairs.
I don't have any stilettos. How's that?
Well, there's some girls listening right now. They might have a couple pairs for you. Oh, she got them for you. No? You don't wear a size 8 stiletto? 8.5. They'll fit. He got fat feet. They'll fit.
I'm not even going to try it.
I would try it.
No.
Why?
No.
You see, he's blocking me out again.
Bill,
I like this
Bill,
one.
we are here at
for
the
your
5th
stilettos.
annual Patriot Shootout.
Yes. Somebody said 6, but it's the 5th.
It's the 5th.
It is the 5th.
Right.
I agree.
So it's the 5th annual.
You ready to golf?
I'm ready to golf.
You ready to win?
Yeah, I'm ready to win.
I heard that girl that was on the show earlier from Twin Peaks, the one that I don't like that called me a girl. Yeah, she said she got a stacked team.
She does have a stacked team.
Yep.
Yeah. So
we're going to win anyway.
We're going to win anyway.
Yeah, we are.
That's what erasers are for.
Exactly. We got those good pencils.
But listen, for more information, learn more about Folds of Honor New Mexico by visiting newmexico.foldsofhonor.org. And soon, 2021 events will be posted up there, so we hope to see you at one because we do broadcast live from all their events, Bill, the GolfFather Cuebas, don't we?
Yes, we do. Many, 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 many more.
All right. For Bill, the GolfFather Cuebas, for Amanda, the Golf Diva Robertson, I'm Big John Quick. This has been BiGG's Golf Talk live in New Mexico at Santa Ana Golf Club at the 5th Annual Patriot Shootout, Folds of Honor, New Mexico. Until next